Back with continuing our mid-range Jade Shaman. Hopefully climb to rank 10 today. And I think this is us queuing into... Oh, this is actually very, very unfortunate right now. The ordering of the cards that we decided to play instead of throwing out our 3-4 when we had the chance. Also the fact that my headphones are decided to snap in half here. Okay, so the best play is probably just throw out the most power. And if they want to eat our one here, that's fine. And the reason I'm going ahead and attacking with the last charge of the weapon, I know that kind of looks silly, is the fact that I'm going to get a new one in a couple turns. I'm going to be overloaded 1, but I'll have 3. It'll be 4 minus 1 is 3. I'm going to coin out... Oh, that's actually horrible right now. Okay, looks like we're coining out the Blood Mage into Maelstrom. And that is also... Oh, that's also a decent enough top deck. This has actually been played really sloppily, I think, by us so far. But I think the key here, I'm assuming what we're going up against, because we've seen a lot of cycle so far. We saw an Acolyte and we saw a Loot Hoarder. I think we're going to be going up against some sort of Murloc Paladin, looking to anyfin us down in the end, which I think I've had a hard time with because we haven't been able to find our hexes and devolves when we needed them. And I think that's really the key to this matchup. If you get a good devolve and you get a hex on one of their 3/3s, like, this can't be allowed to survive right now. We can't, I don't think we are allowed to, we're not allowed to let our opponent just run amok here. We're going to save that hex, that's for sure. We already squelched, good play. So this is 5, 6, 7, and then we can attack like that, setting up one more Jade on board, maybe being able to draw out a little bit of removal. And so the idea here is that Paladin has that great drawing card based on the number of minions that have died. I don't remember what it's called right now. But we never want Paladin Doomsayers to go off, because that just refills their hand. Even though their hand was full there and they wouldn't have been able to have drawn necessarily. We just don't want to give that opportunity. So if our opponent does have to blow some AoE, I'm very, very happy to refill the board with increasingly large golems at this point. And if we are able to survive a couple more turns, there we go. So that's one consecration already gone. One of the issues, though, however, and we got a little cycle, which is nice. So we do have one hex in the event that a 3/3 just gets thrown out there. I'm going to go ahead and go a little proactive here and go ahead and summon like this. Our opponent, yeah, there's been no True Silver, unfortunately, so we could just get True Silver down. If we don't, I'm actually tempted to not play the Jade Spirit next turn because it's only one consecration and there could still be lots and lots of bad stuff coming our way from this Paladin in terms of board clears with Equality and Pyro still in their deck. That's their last Aldor. So we are going to draw. I'm not expecting this to go to Fatigue. Or if it is, I mean, if it does go to Fatigue, I feel like that's fine as well. Oh, this is a nice... This is a nice 2+1 equals still dead to consecration, but that's okay. We got some AoEs here, and we have our hexes, which is nice. The only thing we have to worry about now is a Finja. Finja still has stealth, so we can't just hex it, which is kind of whatever. The hexes, though, will guarantee the fact that we get rid of their opponent's 3/3s, and then any Fin isn't going to be strong enough. And so here we go with the Finja. So we're hoping that our opponent doesn't get the bluegills, because the bluegills will be able to die immediately, because they'll just charge them into something. We could still Lightning Storm Finja down, which, you know, it's an option. I don't want to say it's a good option, but it's an option. 2 + 5 + 2, 2 + 3 and 3. Not wasting a hex here. We get a good spell power. Oh. Let's see what happens with the first one. If we roll 3s on both, then we'll Maelstrom. Let's just say that. Okay. No free lunch. And we'll continue drawing ourselves. We're only, you know, our opponent has had a lot of cycle in their deck, so I'm not too worried about, you know, keeping a sizable board. And this does also enable the fact that one of the major win conditions in this deck is the fact that I do have one Bloodlust, which I substituted in for one Jinyu. Most decks, most mid-range Shaman decks tend to run 2 Jinyus. I like having a Bloodlust because I love that surprise factor. That now has to get hexed, which is kind of upsetting, but we'll survive, that's for sure. And I will go ahead and fill the board here. If we get our Bloodlust, that's got to be lethal on board now, right? This is 3, 4, 7 times 3 is 21. So we're good then if we top deck the Bloodlust with nothing else happening. But I don't expect that to be the case. And now the issue is we have had to burn 1 hex because we can't let the Paladin get a Tyrion off, right? So we had to use that hex. I feel like last turn that was just absolutely needed. Only a 2. Oh, discover a minion? Oh, okay. I wonder, do we actually still have lethal if we get the Bloodlust? Oh, no, now I have to do math. Oh my goodness, we squelch, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a big ol' 4. Plus, what did we just say? 21? We're actually off of lethal right now, which is sad. 3, 6, 9, 18, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 26, 27. So we can get to 27 damage. That's not enough for me. Let's Lightning Storm here. Right? 4, 5, 6 plus 21 is 27. We'll trade off one of these. And I'll go ahead and put out a little bit of power on board here. Oh, no, we couldn't have done that. Okay, no. That's not a misplay because I couldn't have afforded to do a Jinyu plus the Lightning Storm plus the Bloodlust and then be able to make room for the Jinyu. So no, that was not lethal. Quality Consecrate, that's fine. That's 1 equality and then both Consecrates out of the way. So as much as, yes, it's upsetting. Oh, well, that's fine because we're going to hex that and refill the board. Hexing. And, oh, we're not able to refill the board. That's upsetting. But that's okay. That's 1 War Leader never coming back. So now we really, I mean, we've done a good job. We've done a bunch of drawing. I might honestly Azure Drake just to try and push a little next turn. The only board clear opponent has left is the Pyro. Is going to be Pyro Equality. So that's going to be a little more rare to have both. Oh my goodness. So our opponent, I feel like our opponent's thinking we have the Bloodlust. 5 mana, what's a 5 mana? Colosseum? Oh boy, I kind of want Devolve. Ooh, we kind of got Devolve. Let's just get rid of these cards if we don't mind. At the end of the turn, heal 1. I mean, does this matter? Or is this better? No, let's get rid of this. I feel like this is better at the end of the day. Because, I mean, it's the only thing that clears us now is equality. Is going to be that equality. And our opponent has no war leaders either. Just so we're clear. I mean, I'm feeling like this is okay. Yeah, Solemn Vigil. That's the card. Solemn Vigil is the card that draws. Oops. This is okay. This is looking like a nice win. This is how you win this matchup. That's not enough. No, that's not enough. Our opponent's just hoping to kind of stall out now to continue to draw, but honestly, that's 5, 10, 14, 16. 16, please tell me that's right. 5, 10, 16, 16 plus 3, 6, 9 is 25. 25 plus another 6, that's lethal. And everyone, that is how you win this matchup. You need to be able to remove those Murlocs at the right time. Be able to get it done. If you've made it this far in this video, might as well hit that big ol' red subscribe button if you do. Maybe if you don't, I'll still see you next time.